Keep that clap going. Keep that energy going. Michelle Fecto.
So we all have this instinctual response, either to fight or flight. And I'm 90% fight. And I learned this over my life in different incidents, including one in New York City. It was about 1990. I was driving cross town in mid-Manhattan traffic. I was a union organizer for the Garment Workers Union, and I don't usually take a car to work. I know better than that. I usually took 2 or 3 subway trains to get to work. But I needed my car to go to a training in Pennsylvania afterwards. So here I am in traffic. I had overestimated or underestimated that it was going to take me more than an hour to go 10 miles. So I'm in traffic. There's cars before me. There's cars behind me. I'm inching along. New York Times actually measured in crosstown traffic rush hour, it's 0.5 miles an hour. People are walking faster than I can drive. And I'm late for a meeting. My boss is going to be there. And so I think, okay, let me just get a couple of folders out of my bag. So when I get to the building, I'll have all the stuff ready. I can sit down. I'll be ready to go. It won't look so bad if I come in late. Took me just a few seconds to go and get that bag. But in that time, I had left a space in front of me about a car length. And before I could put the gas on and move forward, the late model BMW behind my 1986 Ford Escort swerves around me into the sidewalk, which is filled with people rushing to work, children going to school, people walking their dogs. She rushes onto the sidewalk, making people scream and jump back to scoot in front of me 1 car length. So I did the only thing that I thought I could do. I hit her. I hit her with my 1986 Ford Escort. And that 1 second of satisfaction soon gave way to this paralyzing fear that I was going to go to jail. And I'm like, what the hell did I just do? And I'm thinking, well, maybe she won't notice. I didn't hit her that hard. I didn't see any damage, just enough to make her go like that. And so, sure enough, though, the driver's side door swings open, and out comes a stiletto shoe on a leg that had tight leather black pants. And she comes fully out. She is all in tight leather, skinny, tight leather jacket, tight black hair tied back, tan, dark Ray-Ban sunglasses. She looked like Angelina Jolie in an assassination movie. And I thought I was gonna die, I'm like, shit. And so I did, my next sort of instinctual response was to put down the visor and start putting on makeup and acting like I didn't see her. And maybe she would go away. And I was discreetly going around to all the 4 doors and pushing down the locks, because I didn't have automatic locks. I went on all the 4 doors so she couldn't come in my little, safety space in my Ford Escort. But she was inching up closer, inching up closer, inching up closer, and she's really coming right close to my car and to my window. And before I could even think of what I was going to say, the man in the car behind me jumps out of his car. He screams, "You fucking bitch!" And he wasn't talking to me, he was talking to Angelina Jolie. Because he had seen what she had done. How she went up on that sidewalk, almost hit all those people for 1 car length, and now she was stopping traffic and people who really needed to get to work while she's standing there posing. And so she pulls off her glasses, eyes bugged, she jumps back in the car, slams the door. And most people, I think, would take a breath of relief and just let it go. But that's not me. She pulled up about 3 car lengths. I revved up the gas on my 1986 Ford Escort, revved it up, hit the gas, screeched the brake right before it hit her bumper. And I could see her eyes in the rearview mirror, and I smiled. I did that only 2 more times before she made a right-hand turn at the next light. And it was satisfying, but I also knew something was seriously wrong with me. And when I went home to my husband, Eddie, I said, honey, I don't think we can live in this town. I think I'm going to end up killing somebody or someone's going to kill me. Let's move to Detroit.